Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. It's Angela, the Traveling Crafter, and I am here today with round 2 of the disassembling of and reassembling of this French General home sewn book that I debuted a while ago. So before we do that, I want to give a shout out to all of you who kindly continue to come back, support my channel, my endeavors, the Makers Market, our live sales, and everything in between. Thank you genuinely for being here and for being my friend. I appreciate it. And if you're new here, welcome. I invite you to subscribe if you have not yet. We have a lot of fun on the channel, and if you enjoy paper crafting, you're in the right spot. All right, so last time, where did we leave off? Well, we had dismantled the entire book. Now, remember that the book does have this pattern paper in there. And I'll talk to you about a little bit about what I did with that pattern paper. It's actually still drying. I did take this out, and I have saved it. Again, can I reuse these things? This is like something you could put in a cinch, because I think I'm going to use the cover for a kind of home journal type thing. We took out in the entire book. I have general full page pieces. Those are all together, so those could go right into a journal with a little adaptation maybe. I've got home, garden, and domestic arts, a pile of that. And then I have the sewing pile, and I did keep all of the extra pages. So that is what we did, and then we started to put things together, which I'll show you in a second. Before I do that, let me tell you what you're going to need. If you're working on projects like this, you've dismantled your book, and if you watched the last video, you saw that, just the things that we made. Every single time I do a book, the result is different. It's just whatever kind of strikes me as fun to do. So what I am doing with this one, these are some of the extra pages. I've got some coffee dyed paper. These were inside of the pattern envelope. So I think I'm going to be using those at some point. I don't know if it will be today. So I have the extra pages. These were decorative. I've got some... put that over here because I have quite a bit of different dyed papers that I can use. These are all the scraps. These were the edges, some of the decorative pieces and such that I think we might use. More of this, and so on and so forth. I've got some pieces. This was from Hazel. I've got a few other pieces from Hazel. This, I believe, was from Hazel, as was this. And then I thought, well, we may be able to use some of these words in here too, or even some of those pieces that she stamped. I think that's just a brilliant idea. This is the paper that Hazel gave me. I thought, well, maybe we can use some of that to decorate. So I just kind of have a mishmash of different things that we can use to embellish. In addition to that, I did pull out from my label and my ticket stash just these. So my intent is only to use what I've got on my desk. This is the little pouch that I have just stamped words. I showed you my newest Elizabeth Craft Design stamps, and then I stamped a bunch of them and stuck them in this envelope that go up on my shelf. So those are the things that we're going to try to stick to without using too much other stuff. Okay. And then, of course, you need your normal suspects, your glue, your scissors, a ruler maybe, whatever you want. So let me show you what I've done so far, and then we'll work on a few of these together and just kind of see where it goes. Just kind of like a craft along, a little chat, catch up. These are from that pattern. So let me show you. They're still those are still not quite dry. But I just took this out, folded it, and folded it up because I think this would also make a good backing for tags if I wanted. And then I just squirted, I have a bottle of coffee stain, and I just squirted those, inked the edges, and now I can use them for tags or pockets or side tucks or whatever. They're ready to decorate. We might decorate these. These are the 3 pockets that I did. I think this was from Hazel too. So 3 little pockets. So those are done and ready to go. I did a few tags. So we've got this one. This one, pretty simple. Just kind of covering things. This was, after I made this into a tag, I realized I was going to do these as belly bands. So I have one we can do as a belly band. But there's a, I better not do that with that. It might still be wet. We'll use this. There's a pocket here and a pocket here. And then the back is totally different fabric. So we've got those 3 tags. And I just used the extra pages that I had for the backing. Because I think those, you know, these 2 at least, if you wanted to, you could journal on them. So pretty simple. Nothing outrageous. This was from Sandy at Wilhelmina. If you haven't subscribed to either Hazel or Sandy, please do so. Thought that this could be a wraparound the page. Do I have a page here? Yes, I do. Ooh, this page will look pretty with it too. This page is kind of small, but it works. And then you can just clip it on, and then, how come that's not straight? What happened to you? There we go. Let's see, we might need this again. So this is a wrap around the page. This one, I only had about 3 little things to take out, but I just used scraps. I used my tear ruler. This, I just used my tear ruler and took tiny little pieces to cover up. This was a picture of maybe the artist, I'm not sure. And added that there, and then that is the back. So super cute. Here's another one. This was a full page. Added some paper for journaling, and then just collaged on it with little tiny strips. Now this one, I'm not sure if I'm going to do this again. It took me a long time. It's cool. It's fun. We can put a tag in there, and it will be awesome. But this was, I embraced the edge where those came out, and then what I actually ended up doing is I cut that off, and then repunched it. I just put the papers, like I just folded in half and punched them at the very same time, so I knew they would be semi-even. I had a couple, like this one got really close to the edge, so it ripped, so I couldn't use it. I think it happened twice, but it looks really cute, and it's just it's a pocket. It is glued at the bottom. So it worked. It was fun. I'm not sure if I'm going to do more of those. Lacing this took forever, so I won't be doing that on camera, but, you know, there's an idea for you if you want. Oh, wait, I said we were going to probably decorate these. Come on. This one, now the rest we have not yet decorated. So this was a little pocket. I thought we could embellish this. This I think we can make into a tag, and perhaps we'll use some of that pattern paper to back it. This I did all of the inking because I did want to ink these in advance. So this is just a little, it can go in. I think I can make it fit, and then it will just fold out to 2 little pockets. Same with this one. Here's one of those. I started to do this, and I was like, no, I need to get on and do a video. So we're going to put this together, and we're going to make this a belly band. I even wrote it right there. More fold outs. Do I have any fold outs? And then all of these are the lace up shirt pockets, if you will. So I'm not sure what we're going to do with those, if we'll even get to them today, but they're there if we need them. All right, well, let's start with just doing the one. Let's see, let's move you over here. Let's start with this because we got everything out, right? So essentially all I'm going to do is first cover this, and I'm just going to kind of rip it put that up there for a scrap. Now, because this is kind of textured, I'm going to use the art glitter glue. I mean, it's as easy as this, right? No problemos. Oops. I don't feel like getting dirty today, so I'm going to do this. And we're going to put that right there. And then let's go ahead and glue this so that it lays flat when we, and I'll want to glue on this side. So if you didn't see how we put all of this together, it's pretty simple, but you can go back and watch that video of dismantling a book, this particular book. All right, so this, I think I want it, well, I guess it doesn't matter. It's not quite long enough, so I'm going to have it go to the bottom here, and then not so much at the top. I initially thought that I would leave those holes open in case, goodness, in case I wanted to do something with it, but I didn't know what that was, so there you have it. Okay. And we're just going to get it straight on there. And I think, yeah, I'm fine with it being, that looks fine. Everything's fine. Oh, do I want to punch a, yeah. Let's do that. Now, I just inked my, I don't know if I want to do that. Well, I guess we'll try it and you guys can just see what really happens. So when this is a new pad, I just re-inked my vintage photo. Do you know, it's probably been at least 2 years, maybe longer, since I have bought a new vintage photo. I have more, but I've not opened them. I have one for travel and then I have that one. They last forever. But when I get a new pad, I do not just dab it into the vintage photo. I actually use the re-inker in here. So it will be pretty thick. I mean, pretty, it's fresh. It's a freshie. But you can kind of see what that looks like. A lot more. I mean, that's some heavy color, which I don't mind on that, but it's also a little bit messy. So, yeah, that's why I had already inked everything before this video. So I knew that I wouldn't have to do it and could ink that and let it kind of sink in a little bit. Now, because I did that, I'm going to use this just so I don't, if I'm going to smudge it, it's going to get smudged on the, there we go. Now we have a belly band, which is too big for this, with 2 pockets. Love it. And that was just basic folding. Anyone can do it. Oh, do we want to put anything on this? You know, I kind of like this. There's a lot going on here, and I know I could put, I guess, okay, we'll take a look in the exercise of doing this, but I'm not convinced that I want anything on there. Although, this would be cute. This is, Sandy made this too. That would be cute. Now, some of my pages I may have, okay, we're doing that. I could do a side belly band because I have some full-size book pages, so there's that. But either way, it's going to look cute. All right, now we're going to be done. Don't do anything else. Just leave it. Okay, 1 down. All right, how about you, buckaroo? What are we going to do with you? Well, first we need to decide what we're going to do with the outside of it. And I don't have any blue. Let's see. Let's see what this German. I really like it, but I'm not so certain. I want to use it, you know that. We're doing it. Stop fussing about and just go for it. Now, I just said I don't have I kind of want to ink this too. Okay. So we want to make sure it doesn't go. And I only want it to be right here. So I want it. Just make sure it covers up that writing. Easy enough. Now I am going to leave this line straight because I want it to cover the bottom there. I mean, I guess I don't have to, but I'm going to. So, which way do we want this? I think I want it to go this way. So I'm going to gently do this. It's not giving me exactly the effect that I would normally go for, but it's different. And it will do that for a little while until it all kind of blends in there. Okay, let's move you out of the way. I don't know how fragile this is, so I'm just going to use the art glitter glue. So thank you, Hazel. Thank you, Sandy, for my goodies that I could add to these. Now, somebody said that they, in the last video when we dismantled it, someone said, I really like that idea. However, you know, I feel like I sometimes need to know what I'm going to do with a piece. And if that's the way that you operate and it works for you, then don't worry about it. You don't have to do it my way by any stretch of the imagination. What I will tell you is from my process is that at least then I know that I have pieces that are ready to roll by color. And if you saw my craft tour, so this would probably be the front of it because it's going to open up like this. So we'll put some things in here. So I kind of like having things at hand, or things on hand, I should say. And then I can just pick from. I can just pick them, you know, pull them out for each project and have some finished ephemera. Now, the other thing I would tell you, though, which one was I going to use? This one kind of looks cool. Is that you could just, like I did, I just had a bunch of these and just stick them in your ephemera just like that and save them until the project that, you know, maybe it's a color scheme or a theme or something like that, and then pull them out and then decorate them. So you certainly don't have to do that, you know, do all of the embellishment like I'm doing in advance. So what you saw probably, I didn't put a lot of words. I didn't put a lot of things that were specific. So let's just say I was doing a bird journal and I had this in my stash. I could simply take this as the basis. Wow. Well, that's double-sided stick in there, that's for sure. And then put a bird on the top, right? So there's lots of opportunities for you. In fact, I don't know if I don't have any birds really, because you know how I am about fussy cutting. Now I don't know where I want this. Ooh, that's kind of crooked. There we go. And I did not ink that for the very reason that sure, why not? We'll make it look old. Let's see, do I have an ink? One of these daubers that might, let's see what this looks like. Oh yeah. There, that's an oldie just been sticking around up there. It still works. All right, I'll pop you on here. So I hope you guys are all having a lovely day. When I'm recording this won't come out for, oh, I don't know. Let me tell you when it's going to come out. I'm more than I'm sure more than a week from when I'm doing this. Yeah, next week it will come out. So all of this will be old news to you, but we're having a blizzard. They canceled school today. It's a Friday, and both Demi's high school and college classes got canceled, which the college doesn't generally cancel often. So I made a pot of chili. I watched Dave do round 1 of snow blowing. When I last went upstairs, he was taking a little snooze, which he deserved because he was out there for a long time. I had to get a broom and sweep him off because he was absolutely covered. That's super cute. All right, now do we want to do something to the back? I'm going to say no for now. And then if whatever journal I have put it in, I can think about that. So I like this one. Super cute. I also like all the designs of this anyway, so I'm easily amused. I'm easily satisfied. All right, we got another one. Oh, this one, let's use some of that. What else do I have left here? Let's use some of that red. Because that's, well, this is going to be... I don't have gray. How does this look on here? What if we do it kind of like that and embrace the little border we have? We can have it all the way around. Sounds like a good idea, Ange. Okay. That might rip just a little bit because there's a little... But that's all right. More authentic. Authentic. So yes, it's and it's supposed to get like into the like 20 below or something like that. I don't know if that will actually happen, but we're prepared. We got plenty of warm, hearty meals for everybody going out and cleaning the drive and the sidewalks and such. And what we need to do is pick out, I told the kids, I'm like, we need to pick out some movies to watch. All right, so. Oh, I didn't do anything on the inside of that one. That's okay. Well, maybe we'll do something on this one. Let's see what we got. What I got is my foot falling asleep is what I got. Dang it. Let's just do a little something, something. I'm going to go right here. And what else do I have? Not much. It's too bright. Let's see. How about one of these words? Oh, here. Here we go. It's one of these stamps. And I think I've said this before, and I probably said it in my last video. This is one of a very repeated travel craft. I tend to take a book that I want to dismantle on the road on a lot of trips. Not every trip, but quite often. And, you know, it gives you hours of fun. And like I said, I've said this before when I've done some of my travel videos, that oftentimes, in my opinion, I feel that the creativity is unleashed a lot more when I have fewer things to work with. Or I like the challenge. You know, I kind of like that, just like that. I'm going to leave that one like that. Or the challenge of taking less, like taking things out of that travel bag, because there's a lot of stuff in that travel bag that I don't necessarily need. And finding it along the way. Oh, there's a mushy. The mushy doesn't really go with what we're doing today. I don't know why I pulled it out. I'm just trying to find something. Tiny. Oh, what's this? This might work. Sure. Why not? Yeah, so that's why I enjoy taking a book, picking a book. And I will tell you, one of the things that I shared with you before I actually shared my goals on the journal that I'll be going, the tag journal that I'll be doing ongoing, is that I told you that when I thrifted something or got something at a estate sale or an auction, that I made a commitment to come home, separate the things between preview items for our live sales and makers market and for things that I will be using. And then whatever those things are that I'm going to be using, to do something with them. So whether that be, just putting the things right away, which is usually what I do, or if it's, a book that needs to be dismantled before I put it away, just doing that right away. And so far, it has worked fairly well. I don't know. Maybe I don't want this here. Yeah, I do. And I've been pretty consistent with it. Whoa, that's crooked. Crooked. There we go. All right, do I want to do anything? I'm saying no. Because I don't know if this is going to go into a sewing journal or not. Those are pretty general. So we'll save that and we'll call that one done. Okay, this one. I love this color. And I think this would be a fun tag. And maybe, thread some ribbon through here, which we can do. But it's not heavy enough. So we need to back it with something fairly substantial. But I don't know. Well, here's what we could do. Let me grab that. Let me grab this. Like I said, it's still kind of wet. That's a long piece of paper. All right, let's just see here. I'm going to use my pencil. Because what I can do is just sew it when it's after it's dry. Come here. Where's my regular ruler? You under here? Really? Oh, here it is. All right. So let's just tear this here. This is risky, guys, because this is still a little bit wet. But it worked. All right, let's see if I can get this fairly straight. Oops, there goes my... So I'm just lining it up. I may have to do some touch-up on the glue. We'll see. I think it'll be fine. Like, this isn't ironed or anything, which I don't generally iron it, but unless it really needs it. So let's just glue this on, and then I'll trim around it, and then off camera I can glue it. Sew it. I think that would be cute at the top with some ribbon. Maybe I should sew it really quick and then we can do the ribbon. Now, this back part, the only reason I'm gluing this on here is because the back part is it's dry. It's just the front it's not really wet. It's just a little tiny bit. Not even that much, but it's not crispy. Yeah, see. I could have folded this up too the same way as those pages and done them as hidden pockets in the tags, but I didn't. Well, here's the problem. what we're doing is we're going to pop these holes in here, starting at the top. So I'm putting the edge of my punch right here and doing it down. And we'll go ahead and put some ribbon in there. And I don't think that's going to compromise me sewing much. What do I have? What do I have? I'm sure I have something that's pink. Something pink. I know I do. Or green. Or green. Here, this green one is. Let's see what it looks like. That's fine. Sorry, guys. Landon just came home with his buddy. Oh, well, look. There's just enough. And let's just go like this. Come on. Oh my gosh, you should have seen me doing that other one. I was like, oh, am I done yet? I just popped on a movie and watched a movie. I've been watching some really cool documentaries. I think on the Biography channel is the channel I watched several of them on. On YouTube, I just go and search documentaries. But I watched, oh goodness, let's see. Do I want...
I was going to screw you.
I'm sure everybody would appreciate that. I watched one on Gloria Vanderbilt. That was extremely interesting. Quite the lady, quite the story. I watched one. Gosh, why are they escaping me? I watched one about the Wizard of Oz and Frank Baum. That was interesting. I've watched several that were really good. I watched, was it Cary Grant? Whole bunch. I also have been lately, as of late, have been kind of, I don't know why I'm doing this like this, but I am. It's kind of dumb, but no, I'm not. I'm not going to do that. I've been watching some old movies too, which I love. I just haven't done it in a long time. And I watched It Happened to, I think it's called It Happened to Jane, with Jack Lemmon and Doris Day. Super cute. It was the middle of the night and it was late, and I just stayed up and watched the whole thing, and it was wonderful. I loved it. So that was really good. If I watched it, I don't want to cover that up. So if I put something there, I want it to maybe be at the top. And I don't know that I have anything. Well, too big. Do I have anything? And I'm not digging in anything else. It's either going to be here or it's not. This is a sticker. No, I'm going to leave this. And I'll sew this off camera. Leave well enough alone, girl. This one. What do you think we should do with this? Just maybe cover it with some paper. We have more of this. How much do we have? Look at that. That couldn't have worked any better. Ta-da. Which side do I want? I like that side. Sorry, Roman blind. You're going away. I think my mom made Roman blinds once, or maybe my grandma made them. They seem very difficult, in my opinion, but what do I know? All right, now we have a little more substance on our journal card in here. Now, I don't have any specific sewing things out, but I think we can add something fun. Maybe just a little bitty bit. All of these go up and down, so I was thinking they'd be kind of cute on there, but that looks kind of silly. How about the status? Sure. We'll put that there, just a little something, something. Do we want some of this there? Maybe in the middle. Why not? Why not? Oh, that stuck to my finger. Man, I got dirty awfully fast. Yeah, so tell me if you've got any old movies that you would suggest. They're kind of escaping me because usually I watch them in the middle of the night. That one really was surprisingly, it kept me awake, which a lot of times I'll watch someone, a YouTube video or a movie or something on YouTube or Netflix for the sole purpose of it making me sleepy so I can go back to sleep. No offense about the movie or video, but sometimes you just need it. Need something like that, right? Do I want around the corners? I think I do. Oh, and we probably want something on the top of... Do we? No. It's in French. It's cute. We'll leave it. But we probably want to do something with this. Do we? Do we? I think so. Nah, that didn't turn out very well. Be a little lighter-handed, Ange. There we go. I just wanted to knock that white off a little bit. Let's see. These Elizabeth Craft designs. I can't remember the name of it, but this is the set that had the Des Moines stamp. That was the only reason that I bought the silly thing, which is fine. It's fine. I really wanted it. For that particular stamp. I'm trying to think about some of the things that let's see. I do have some announcements, I think. I think I do. Well, when you're watching this, we will have just had our craft and chat where the Traveling Crafter and Friends, I do one each month. Carol and I and Carrie host a guest, and Sandy joins us as well. And this month we hosted Miss Hazel Anaka at Hazel Anaka Design. And as I mentioned, if you haven't followed those ladies that I just mentioned, you can find them in my description as well. Go do so. You won't be disappointed, I promise. Not only are they great artists, but they're funny, kind, and a whole lot of fun to be around. So, and smart. They're just everything rolled into one. So you won't want to miss all of those gals. And Sandy is the newest channel of the group, and she's doing great. She has great hauls. You'll want to watch. You'll want to see what she gets. Hey, I want to show you this too. I just picked these up at the Dollar Tree the other day. They're Pond's Purify and Refresh. Now let me just tell you something about these. I cleaned off this mat, and it had glue on it the other day. Man, I'm not sure what happens to your face when you use this stuff, because I don't use those Pond's things. But man, it pulled that glue right off of there, like in no time flat. So, just a little, I mean, look, like, that's gone. I can feel it. Oh, that one's still there. That's hot glue. But all that other glue, done. Gandhi. Plus, they smell really good. So they work. They work well. Now, why did I do that on that side? These were from Carrie the Paper Monkey. And I am telling you, best thing I've ever got. I can see through. I can see this. I don't even use a glue book anymore. I just, you know, use my glue stick right on here. It dries fast. It wipes off great. I love it. Okay, I'm going to use that. I do not have these in my Dollar Tree. I don't know why. It's perplexing, I know. We could really make this. We could really zhuzh this one up, couldn't we? I got all kinds of things. Kind of like it better that way. There we go. And these I did already sew around. One loaf of bread. I don't know if that one goes in there. Let's see. Nope. Too much. How about this? I wanted to use one of those. Yes, ma'am. I'm going to use this. Do I want to ink it? So, highly recommend. And I don't know how many were in that pack she sent me. 2 or more. That's what I will say, because I can't remember if it's 2. I'm hoarding the other ones, because my Dollar Trees, I've looked in several of them across the metro, and I don't know, maybe I'm looking in the wrong spot, but I asked her on one of her videos, I'm like, where'd you get those mats? Because the thing is that the glare is something that, I just put that the other way, that I didn't want it. That I have to consider. Like, I know a lot of people have those glass mats, the Tim Holtz thing. I'm not buying one of those, because I don't want to mess with the glare every single time. I'm sure they're great and they're fine, but I have a porcelain piece that I use basically when I do, painting. I use it for palettes. I use it for a lot of things, but they're just like 6x6 squares of tile that, you would put on a wall, that I probably got from some house that we did. I don't know. The ones I have are really not a style that I would have used, but they could have been like in the house from the previous owners, and I grabbed a couple of them. I don't know. It's hard telling. So yeah, I don't ever see a glass one of his mats in my future. And this mat that I just got, because remember I warped mine, do not iron on your cutting mat. It was under $20. I want to say it was like 16 or 17. I don't remember, but at Walmart. And the cool part is it's gray on one side and black on the other, which I really like. So I just stuck it on this side for the time being. Oh, I like it. Okay, that's enough. Leave it alone. All right, last one. And we can zhuzh you up too. And look I got some pink. I don't know what this came out of. I mean, it was obviously digital because it's on, I have it on regular copy paper, but I don't know. I don't know where it came from. Now, what else do we have? What else do we have? Ooh, that might be too much. I really want to use that mushy. Oh, here we got this. This is one of my... We're going to do this one and call it a video because I just kind of lost track of time right now. See how I roll? I'm just looking at some of these other ones. I don't know. I don't like that one terribly. Here's so that we can make this make that a tab. I like this rose. We'll use this. I should probably glue this on. Pretty simple. Oh, maybe we could do a little more of Hazel's book or music. Of course we can. It looks great. All right, you're gonna get slapped right on here, little rosy posy. And I didn't ink the last one, so we'll do this one. And why we got these out. I might as well use them. So yeah, I hope you let me know if you guys dismantled books. It was funny when I did the video. Hazel had actually responded and said that's exactly how I tackle my books too. It works. It's an easy formula. It's fast. You get a lot done in a short amount of time, and you feel really accomplished. So from doing those things. So yes, we just had that. We have the Makers Market. We will have had our planning meeting for our makers to talk about that. If you haven't joined as a maker, if you want, or you know someone who is an artist that sells and makes different kinds of handmade things, or maybe has a huge stash of art supplies, regardless of what kind it is. I just feel like this needs to go in a pocket or something, so I think I'll save those for that. Send them over to the Makers Market. The link's in the description, and it's a lot of fun. I think we're going to have a fun year. We've got a lot of great makers. Okay, so let's just take a look at what we did in this short amount of time. Nothing earth-shattering, nothing that you, as well as pretty much anyone with some paper or in a book, could do. But just kind of a fun little, let's just decorate some things. So we did 2 of those. We did this one that we didn't do a whole lot. This is the pocket with the journal card in it. We have a kind of fun little tag. We have this that we're just going to put into a binder journal. Same with this one. We didn't do anything on the inside of it. We have this cute little belly band. What else? We have the, I don't know if I'll ever do one of those again, pockets. And then we all have all of these wraparound ones too. This one I like. This almost reminds me a little bit circusy. I don't know. So we got 3 of those. We got our 3 pockets. What else did I do? And then we have the pieces that I did, the other pieces that I did off camera as well. So a whole lot in a very short amount of time. And I have tons of stuff to do more with. So I hope you enjoyed that. Until next time, friends, remember to take time to just be, and we will talk to you soon. Cheers.